Hey guys, welcome to Series World. Today I'm going to explain a mystery thriller series called Voyeur from 2023. Turn on subtitles and spoilers ahead. On January 1st, as the new year is celebrated around the world, Miranda is lying injured in a hospital room. She slowly wakes up and the doctor tells her that she might be a little confused because of her sedatives, but it is New Year and she is in the hospital. Suddenly, a detective, Inez Cardoso, the chief of police in Miranda's case, comes there and gets the doctor's permission to ask her some questions. The doctor reluctantly gives her 10 minutes to question Miranda. So Inez quickly goes to Miranda and shows her a picture on the mobile, asking her if the person in the picture is the same one who pushed her off the balcony. The story goes back to 3 months earlier when Miranda and Fernando are standing in Hector's office as he complains that his company's system is completely frozen. Hector says that it might be due to a virus, but he needs it to work, so Miranda quickly says that he doesn't have to worry, just trust her and let her do her job. Just then Diana comes there and is introduced to Miranda, but she quickly leaves from there without saying anything. Fernando also leaves the office after that, and Hector says to Miranda that she is very talented. Still, she is also dangerous as she can uncover secrets and go through personal information. Meanwhile, Diana goes into a room where her mother is sitting and complains that Hector is cheating on her. The revelation does not faze her mother as she says it is not a big deal, but Diana replies that she is not like her mother, who will accept everything her husband does. Her mother replies that she didn't expect everything as it was very hard when her husband brought his illegitimate son Fernando home. Diana interrupts her mother saying that she shouldn't talk about Fernando like that, but her mother says he is an opportunist and parasite connected with their family. She then says to Diana that she should forgive Hector, especially after what she did, because it was way worse than anything he could ever do. Miranda is recording audio for her journal in the morning. She is searching the information about the old man that died on the computer by matching his face when the doorbell rings and her friend Rita comes in. During their conversation, Rita finds out about Miranda's new rich client and encourages her to hook up with him. Meanwhile, Fernando is at Hector's office as they discuss Miranda. He asks Hector if he likes her, but instead of replying to his question, Hector asks him if he is sleeping with her. Fernando replies that she is just a hacker that his friends recommend to him as she fixed a big issue in their company. Fernando then says that he didn't reply to his question, to which Hector asks him why he is interested so much. Instead of answering his question, Fernando asks if he liked Cléo and then says he is the only brother-in-law that gave him something like that, to which Hector says that it was not a gift, he paid the price. Then they walk out of the office and go to the parking lot where they meet Helena, Fernando's wife. Fernando tells Hector that today is Fernando's birthday and they are going to the cemetery. He then asks Hector if he wants to come, but he refuses, saying that he will go there next time. As they leave from there, Hector goes into his car and finds a mysterious card there. Meanwhile, Fernando and Helena go to the cemetery where Fernando says that even after 12 years, he still blames himself for what happened. Helena says that she is also devastated by her brother's death, but he shouldn't blame himself as it was just an accident. At the office, Hector is standing near the window as he remembers Fernando's death and how he left him floating in the pool. He is thinking about the accident when Helena comes in and Hector says to her that he missed Fernando a lot as he was his best friend. Helena says that he also loved and admired Hector very much and wanted to be like him. Their discussion is interrupted by Miranda coming in, who says to him that she fixed the issue and he should check if he can access the system. After checking the system, Hector says to her that he is impressed by her work, to which Miranda says that she is just doing her job and tells him how the cybersecurity of his hotel is terrible. Hector asks her what she suggests, to which Miranda says that she has an idea, but for that she would need full access to his system. As they are discussing the business, Diana comes in and sees Miranda talking to Hector. Instead of interrupting them, she goes to Fernando and asks him who is Hector's lover, Cléo or Miranda. She then confesses her love for Hector, saying that she loves him, but he treats her like she doesn't even exist. Meanwhile, Miranda says to Hector that she will look into his system from home and it would be safer this way. Hector advises her not to mention their deal to someone else, including Fernando. She leaves Hector's office after that and meets Fernando in the parking lot. He asks her if she found something about Hector, to which she replies that she couldn't do it yet, but she made a deal with him that gives her more time and access to work on their mission. He replies that they need to keep looking but also be careful around him. He then suddenly kisses her, saying if something something happened to her, he wouldn't bear it and confesses how he has newfound feelings for her. They then continue to kiss and end up having intercourse in the parking lot. Later, while going back home, Miranda is thinking about how she should have stayed away from Fernando and his family, but it is all very mysterious and exciting to her, as she feels like all of her fantasies suddenly came true. She is sitting in front of her computer remembering her intimate time with Fernando when she receives a notification on her device. She is surprised to find that it is a video from Cléo, as she tells Miranda that she needs her help as she is trapped in a hotel in room 1202. Before she could tell the hotel's name, the video crashed. Miranda quickly searches the IP address of the video and finds that it is sent from Prado Hotel. She goes there immediately and manages to go inside room 1202 by stealing the key from a room service, but she couldn't find anyone in the room. As she is searching the room, Hector comes there unexpectedly. She quickly hides behind a wall and Hector soon leaves after looking around the apartment carefully. She searches the apartment again, finds a mobile and brings it back to her house with her. She finds another video this time in which Cléo says to her that she wants her to go somewhere tonight. She says that there are some people she knows that will be there and they will get in touch with her. She tells Miranda to go into her apartment and find a costume that she needs to wear to the party. Miranda goes into her apartment and gets a flashback of the day the old man died there, so she quickly finds the costume from her closet, the invitation and the address to the party. She gets ready for the party, remembering Cléo's last words in the video, as she said Miranda is her only chance or else they will kill her. Meanwhile, Hector is with his guard Rafa as he shows him the page he found in his car earlier, which says that they have the information that might be useful to him. He says that they want to talk to him, but Rafa says it looks dangerous and he shouldn't go there. Hector replies that he has to know who Lucia's biological father is and will go to the party alone. Rafa says that he is his guard and needs to be with him, but Hector says that when it comes to Lucia, it is better if he does this alone. That night, Miranda goes to the party covering her face with the mask that was part of the costume and is very nervous about what the night will bring to her. She goes inside the building where they present her with 3 bands and she chooses white, representing voyeurism, goes inside and finds that it is an extremely exotic party. On the other side, Fernando is visited by Diana, who says that she didn't want to be alone. After an emotional talk about her failed family life, she confesses to him that Hector is not Lucia's real father, but before she could tell him who the real father is, her phone rings and she has to leave from there. Hector goes to the party alone, where he is approached by a girl who takes him to the side and starts kissing him. Miranda, who notices him from the garden, moves closer to the stairs to know what is happening. Hector asks the girl that he wants the information he comes here for and wants to hear the name. She gives him a piece of paper saying that the name he is looking for is written on it. He leaves after that, while Miranda, who was observing all this, goes upstairs where someone from behind attacks her and knocks her unconscious by using chloroform. She wakes up near the swimming pool in a hotel room with her hands and feet tied. She manages to get herself free from the ropes and runs around to find an exit when she finds a body floating in the swimming pool. She quickly jumps in the pool trying to save the person, as it is revealed to be Diana. Back in the hospital 3 months later, the detective is trying to ask her more questions, but before she could reply, a doctor comes in and says that the patient needs the rest. After the detective leaves, a male nurse comes inside her room saying she needs a CT scan, but instead of checking her, he sedates her, and with the help of his female companion, he secretly shifts her into an ambulance as they take her to an unknown place. To watch more explanations of these kind of series, click on the videos on your screen and don't forget to let me know how you feel about today's video in the comments down below. And at last, thanks for watching.